Okay, so this is our module 2 of the Miracle of Thinking class. We're focusing on unique creation. The first module, we focus on the pattern and irregularity. So we move on and build on that knowledge. Okay. The big picture of this module, we separate into 5 weeks. This is the first week or week 6 if we not count in module 1. And my intention is for you guys to encourage you guys to comprehend and study the alignment with your skills and knowledge level, allowing you guys to effectively problem solving and answer question and practice on the assignment. Okay. The learning activity today, there will be some example of uniqueness, so we could recognize them, and there will be practice problem for you guys to practice as a whole class and as an individual. Okay. For the evidence of our class today, there will be assignment to submit on LEB2 and also on Padlet. Okay. I will explain regarding which one submit on LEB2, which one submit on Padlet. Okay. Which is an online platform. Okay. For students who just joined, please type your name in the chat box for me. Okay. And for next week, there will be additional assignment for you guys to practice. And I will also inform you guys regarding final assignment for this module, okay, module 2. And there will be consultation time. And then will be the week of presentation, similar to module 1. Let's see. That's the big picture, and then you're gonna have break on March 28 to April 16, which is a long break. Yeah. Okay. Regarding the definition, okay, we have heard this word many times, unique, right? But I would like to make sure everyone are on the same page regarding the definition. So this word unique, okay, describe something that like, and so example, okay, very distinct example of its kind, or in a broader sense as an exceptional or distinctive in some manner. The uniqueness could be seen in the composition of that material or the structure and the system of it, how it works, for example. And we emphasize on product development. Okay. Throughout the product development, we will explore disparities and the distinctive quality of product. Okay. Whether it related to time or location. Okay. Well, we already mentioned this learning outcome. Week 6, which is this week. Our learning pyramid start from the base. Explain the difference in shape, function, what it is used for, and its properties. คุณสมบัติ Develop product with unique shape. That's the second step. Okay, we could practice develop unique shape. The third step is that you develop product with unique function, like how it used. The fourth step is the develop product with technology and or demand. Okay, so my goal at least would like you guys to try to practice to the third step. Okay, if you can achieve the fourth step, that's great. Okay, and would like to give definition for the word new as well. It means different from one that exists earlier. โอเค ก็คือใหม่ยังไม่มีใครทำมาก่อน โอเค A little bit more of the definition. Okay. The first part we mentioned already is like there is nothing else like it. If you describe a person, it signifies their individuality, indicating there is no one else quite like them. We could have something similar, but we could have something different in each person as well, because our experience are different, right? When referring to object, it means there is only one of its kind, and there are no identical items. It can also encompass the notion of being uncommon, remarkable, or attention grabbing. Okay. If we divide the word unique into two letter segments, we could separate into the word as essence, the base, okay. Characteristics, something that is shown to be different from another thing. A little bit of Thai word. Uniqueness is เอกลักษณ์ so we can separate it into เอก and ลักษณะ which is similar to the word essence and characteristics. So the whole thing combined is mean a unique characteristic that shows that it is different from everything else. Our practice problem, okay, we practice identifying the unique characteristic of three objects. I provide these three objects for you guys. I already made the Canva board for you guys. I propose to do it the whole class. Like you could select which one you are interested, and then you contribute to the worksheet. Explain what they have in common. So for example, I will have the selected object, and then that object have three different type or different function, and then I will ask you guys to explain what they have in common. Then explain the difference, then point out the uniqueness of the subject matter. Just one thing that you it can be from the column explain the difference, but just pick one. Okay, then you share the results with each other and provide regarding the knowledge. I will conclude the exercise and the principle of the concept. Okay, let's take a look at the practice problem. This is the first one. Pen. Okay, gel pen, space pen, and glass dip pen. Okay, if you never heard of it before, you could look into it on the internet as well. Like, well, what is the space pen? What is it used for? Or like, what about glass dip pen? Okay, because gel pen we use it right most of the time. Okay, the second one, what do you call hot pot, right? Hot pot. When you live in Thailand, you probably heard about it often. Okay, the first one called Jinda hot pot. If you look at the picture, you can see that there is a conveyor that move the dish around. Okay, and I see the stick that hold the meatball as well. Okay, second one is Hai Dai Lao hot pot. Many of you already have it. I think I had it once. And in the picture, there is a person, look like he make the noodle dancing. Okay, so that's the show when we order that noodle. Okay, he will come to our table and do the noodle dancing. Okay, basically he make it dance and then cut it into small noodle. Okay, the third one is a fufu shabu. Is a buffet shabu. Okay, meaning that we could eat as much as we want with limited of time. Okay. Next, okay, I'm gonna go. Question 3. The first one is Yeti bottle. Okay. If you haven't heard about it, you could like search on it as well. Like, what is it? Uniqueness. Okay. The second one, I saw a student told me is the Eiffel Tower bottle. Is look like to me. um, but you can take a look at the picture, right? There is a hand and there is a bottle and it tilt, but it doesn't fall down. Okay. So this bottle decided to prevent um, the water bottle falling down when we hit it by accident. Okay. But we could lift it upward and it will come out. Okay. They use the knowledge of the vacuum at the bottom. Okay. Last one is the foldable cup. Okay, so this, if you compare within the same category, you could tell what are the uniqueness of them. Okay, so what I will ask you guys to do is that there will be a table like this. I already uploaded on Canva and I will share the Canva link with you guys. So you guys could type and select which one. Just pick anyone that you interested. Could be pen, could be bottle, could be hot pot. Okay. And then you could share your thought, okay, regarding what are the share characteristic or what are the common สิ่งที่เหมือนกัน of those pen. And then what are the different characteristic? For example, gel pen. What are the different characteristic of gel pen? Okay. Then from the different characteristic, you pick just one of uniqueness for gel pen. Okay. Okay, so with that, I will send the link to you guys so that you guys could contribute to practicing identify uniqueness. Okay, give me one moment. Okay, let me find the link first. It's here. Da, 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 da. Can I choose other option that you give in the PowerPoint? Which you for the LEB2, the PowerPoint, that one is activity assignment, which will be due today before before 11 p.m. But right now, I ask you guys to practice on this online board first. Okay, so just pick one out of these 3 first. Yeah, and then that one I will explain regarding it as well. But I think it's pretty much thoroughly. That one I will explain more detail on how many worksheet you're gonna do and something like that. Okay, but right now, please using this online board together. Can you guys access it? If you have any problem editing it, just shouldn't, but just let me know. Okay. I already select like everyone can edit already, so shouldn't be problem. Can you edit it? Can anyone type something? Probably you guys choose, right? So you're not type yet. Okay. Okay, you can type. Great, great. Good to know. Okie dokie. Then I will check the attendance for anyone who just joined. share characteristic of pen is that it can write things down. Okay. It has cylindrical shape. Use one hand to hold. Oh, that's right. Writing tools. Okay. Well, this one have to change, I think, because all of them could write things down. Unique style and line. True. And different colors as well. If you look at their website. So this one, they are working on it. Okay. Container for liquids. That's right. Okay, I will wait a little bit and let you guys type first. Okay. For the bottle, I think you already done with this page, right? So for the share characteristic, you mentioned that it container for liquids and it has cylindrical shape, used for drinking, portable, reusable, plain color, detachable. Oh yeah, the lid, right? Wide mouth. You are written on the different characteristic for Yeti bottle are it is a huge force for a high volume. It keeps temperature well. And you mentioned that the uniqueness of this is designed for heavy liquid consumer. Heavy liquid consumer. What do you mean? Heavy liquid. I just never heard of it. But based on
it looks very huge for me.
it look like
So I'm also a heavy liquid consumer. Liquid doesn't mean like alcoholic or something like that. It's like you want to drink a lot of coffee in a very huge cup or something like that. So I kind of like it. Yeah. Because I
understand.
have this kind of very huge flags in my brain. So
okay. Yeah, because I have read that for example, by our weight, we could calculate approximately how much water we should consume a day. So I understand is for me it's like around 2 liter or a little bit less than that. But yeah, we as a human, when we have outdoor exercise or when we like have our life, we live our life, we need to consume some liquid. Yeah. But if we search on their website, Yeti bottle, yeah, their sell point is the temperature control because they have this vacuum layer to serve as an insulator for temperature. So if we look at their website. And for the second one, you mentioned the different characteristic is designed to stand for different surface. Okay. Yeah. And prevent water bottle fell down as well. Flexible to place on different surface. Okay. Last one, portable design for travel purpose. Yeah, we could keep it when it doesn't have water. We could keep it small, right? We could put it in our bag easily. Foldable design to carry the bottle fast anywhere, especially for traveler. Okay, that's great. So at first we're not done with this one, right? You can eat as much as you want. Yeah, for the buffet. This one, very dry ink. Yeah, and viscous. มันหนืดเนาะ very cheap. Very cheap. I'm not sure. Some of them is very expensive too. It can be written on spaceship in space because they decide to have pressurized gas inside the pen. So even very little gravity, the ink can come out because of that pressurized gas. Okay. Thank you guys, everyone, for contributing to this practice problem. And we could learn that there are different uniqueness of different type of product that we selected. Okay. Let me stop share here, and then let's get back to our. One of your classmates mentioned that hot pot is very trend and delicious. Yes, I agree. There's another one called CQK, but the pronunciation in Chinese could be different. In case you guys saw it somewhere nearby, when you travel or something, you could consider having it as well. I did not get any paid promotion, but I like it. I celebrate my sister's birthday there. You could tell them that is your birth month or your friend birth month. They could have a song for you and something for you as well. Yeah. Let's get back to our slide here. I have an example slide, but pretty much similar to what you guys have written here. But I just go over it just so you guys can see the example. So here it is. Make it full screen. Okay, so here is the example slide. Pretty much similar here. I will look at only the uniqueness then. So it is water-based gel ink to create bright lines. My mom liked to use it. Written in space without gravity due to pressurized nitrogen gas that we seen in the video. Pen made from glass. Yeah, because other pen is like metal and plastic, right? They use like blowing glass. And the hot pot. Uniqueness. Food plates are served on a conveyor belt, or you could call it railway. I understand. Noodle dance. Okay. And last one is all you can eat. Right? Have a limit time, like 1 hour, 45 minutes. And my colleague, yeah, told me that there is a shabu buffet, but only at no, this is fufu. But Hai Dai Lao has a buffet as well, but only at Central Lama Tree. Okay, branch. Last one. Uniqueness is maintaining a consistent and prolonged temperature for your beverage. And it's like big one as well compared to the other, right? Prevents the glass from easily tipping over. Okay, so you can see their hand pushing that way. Doesn't fall down. Okay. Collapsible silicone glass, foldable. Okay. To conclude what we have learned from activities, we could look into the commonality and distinction. When we observe it, right, we can see the shapes, the materials, equipment, and colors are different. We notice the performance, probably not yet, but the pen performance, like we could write it without gravity. The properties of them are different. The ingredients, hot pot ingredient, pretty much the same. Okay. And methods of utilization. Okay, how you use it. More example here is the, can I call habitat home? So the first one is made from material like similar to like clay. There could be some, I'm not sure, concrete, probably no, just clay. But the temperature insulation might not be good. But it is cheaper or cost effective compared to like the modern house. I heard that another person just joined. Please type your name in the chat box for me. Okay. The top one here is a igloo for the Eskimo house. Wow, they can build like this. Amazing. Yeah, using the ice, I think, and how they make it connect like water. I don't know. But you can see that there are the uniqueness of each home, right? On the top right, you guys already live in Thailand, so you probably seen some of this. It's used to be, we still nowadays we transport by water as well, but in the past there are many places that transport with like water transportation. since you guys study at Bang Mot, there is a restaurant named Phum Chai Garden. You may consider going there. So the owner gave a talk at TED Talk regarding the land that used to be like there are some canal for water transportation, but once they did not use it, it become more like a trash land. So herself and others like transform that land into restaurant and farm. Okay. And this house was built with the Brahmanic belief, ศาสนาพราหมณ์เนาะthis one is a mountain house. It look modern and blend with the nature. Okay. And on the right bottom here is a house that float on the water, but probably need to connect with something so it not float away. Right. Okay. Here it is. What is it? Chocolate layer, chocolate candy, right? When I saw this one, I have one brand in my mind. Many people probably heard about it, right? M&M. Okay, so I picked this one to explain a little bit about its uniqueness. Oh, I just know that it stands for Mars and Muris. The name, right? Forrest Mars traveled to Spain during the Spanish Civil War. He noticed soldiers eating small chocolate with hard chewy shell. The reason it doesn't melt as fast is because the melting point of sugar is higher than chocolate. Okay. And they have different, what do you call, like festival when there is a Valentine, for example. So they decide the packaging, okay, to make it look different. At New York have a M&M shop, and at Las Vegas, in Las Vegas as well. Okay, I let you guys select which donut you're gonna choose and tell listen. Maybe you could type in the chat box like I choose this number and because it looked what, and if you could guess, so you could guess as well, like number one from where, number two, the picture might not be really clear, but you could make a guess, just the one that you know. Okay, I will wait a little bit. Water time. Anyone wanna guess? And it's okay if you guess it wrong, okay? It's not like, oh, you made it wrong. I understand, Alex. Yeah, if you're not a like the big fan of donut, then you probably don't know. Anyone else want to guess? Number two. So Kanapon said he want number two. Let me take a look at the chat. So right now you type so fast. Let me see. Number three, there is so much glaze on that donut. Yeah. Oh, Alex said I want to choose number four. No oily. Yeah. Latapum number three. Chitapa, you're right. Number three is from Mr. Donut. Yeah. And nowadays there is like pondering or something as well. Anyone want to guess number one? Anyone know? Oh, number four seems creamy. Pongrit. You are right. Number one is from Krispy Kreme. Yeah. I have tried some of their donut as well. One time I went to Kroger, which is a grocery shop in the Michigan's USA. And yeah, they sell it in the grocery shop. like a box. Number 2. I think you're right, Nanisha. So Patapum, you provide reason that is better. Maybe different way of processing it. Okay, great. Okay, let's take a look. Ta-da! Number 1, Krispy Kreme. How they can make it like that? Are you wonder? Number 2, Dunkin' Donut. Number 3 is from Mr. Donut. And number 4, they sell it at Big C. Okay. But all of them, for me, I enjoy them. But not too many of it, okay? Just like a little bit, okay? I picked one of it to explain regarding the process of making it. Okay. This one is look shiny. This one look a little bit dull. But how they make it though? For the Krispy Kreme, when they make it, they dissolve sugar in the water, but I don't know the ingredient. And then they make it like a curtain, but it's not a curtain. It's like a fountain. Sugar water fountain. Okay, and then they let the conveyor move the donut passing it. So the sugar is not in a tablet, it's like already dissolved. Oh, since 1945, but it's just come in Thailand probably 2010 or something. Next one. Okay. Fried chicken. But this one I don't let you guys guess because I don't know where they get it from as well. But this one from I read this one, Pim Kitchen. But this one look like Gai Thot Hat Yai. Hat Yai is one of the city in the south part of Thailand. But the rest to me is like, I would guess it's like KFC. Okay. McDonald's have it too, but it's not as crispy as okay, KFC. My point is to discuss regarding the uniqueness and the processing of how they get this uniqueness. The way of making this KFC fried chicken, they use a pressure cook pot and they cook it at low temperature. And they use canola oil to maintain the taste, and they have ingredients of herbs and other things, seasoning, and they serve it in this bucket, right? So that's a KFC. This one have wing as well. Okay, nugget. So we have been practicing comparison different products, and in terms of its shapes, performance, or characteristic. So it helps us to identify the unique attributes of each object, help us to unlock our creativity. And one day, you could use these skills to use as a problem solving or creating function or feature related to the product that you interested. Regarding the activity assignment, okay, it is individual work. You will pick just one object that you are interested. But the reason I let you guys get into the group just in case that you would like to chat with each other regarding the work. But in the group, you will need to pick one different worksheet. Okay. I will show the worksheet to you guys. Okay. And I will look whether we have enough time to do the couple presentation. Okay. The approximate time for this work is 30 minutes. Okay. And then there is another activity as well. I will explain it to you guys as well. Okay. Okay, let's get into the practice worksheet. You can download this one from LEB2, and I will also send this worksheet on the Line group as well. The first one is the, what do you call? Speaker? No? ลำโพง yeah, from different brand. Okay. This one, there's a water. Yeah, so probably they wanna show that their speaker can be soaked in water. No, you could search their brand as well if you wanna know more. Yeah, portable speaker. Thank you, Alex. And this one, we can see that they have a microphone as well. Probably very good for karaoke. The second worksheet, water resistant. Thank you. Is a bike. The first one is normal. Second one, you can see that there are 3 wheels, so it's not required to balance when we ride. And the third one is the battery one, the electric one. Rice cooker. So 20 liters. So this one is like huge. Okay. I saw it at a chicken rice restaurant. Common guy. Yeah, they have different function if you can like see. What do you call this one? Inhaler? Herb inhaler? Different brand, different time. This one is the oldest. Okay. My sister like this one really much. Hong Thai. Okay, you can like, you could search a little bit as well if you're not familiar with like this one, Pesto. Different packaging design. Air condition. This one is the one that we could put it on the floor, so we don't need to like connect it on the wall. And this one is the one on the wall, the side wall, but this one on the top wall, right? Usually at the restaurant or shopping mall have this one. Very expensive. Okay. Last worksheet 6. Camera. The first one looked like the digital camera to me. The second one is Polaroid. You can print it out. The third one is film. Okay. So you could select which worksheet you're gonna work on it. Just one. Pick one. Okay. But if you wanna sit in a group of 5 to 6 people, please select different worksheet. Okay, like okay, friend number 1, worksheet 1, friend number 2, worksheet 2, something like that. Okay. Okay, so this is the worksheet that I ask you guys to practice and submit it on LEB2. When you submit it on LEB2, just submit only the page that you do it. Just select one page that you do it and submit it on LEB2. Okay, that's clear, right? Okay. This is the rubric for this work. I will assess based on whether you describe shared characteristic and different characteristic in terms of like shape, function, property, whether it is clear or not, and whether you identify uniqueness that stand out without any flaw at all. Okay. Or lower level is that maybe when you describe the uniqueness, it still have shared characteristic among the 3 products. Okay. For lower level, maybe the uniqueness is not clear. Okay. So that's the first part, okay, of the activity assignment. I would like to explain the following part which is continue from the first part. Okay, take a deep breath. Okay. Once you decide which product you're gonna work on, please like also decide or imagine what would be the new one or like the fourth product. I already provide 3, right? Number 1, number 2, number 3. You could use your imagination to design or create the new one, but based on the one that you select. Okay, like for example, I select the portable speaker, then I design the new portable speaker with uniqueness. Okay, this one I let you guys do, like use your imagination. Okay, but next week I will have some video on LB2 that you guys could look regarding thinking tools and idea selecting tools. There are a little bit more process, but you will use the same product. Okay, so my point is that once you select product for this week, you will I will ask you to design the fourth product by imagination, and then next week I will ask you to design the fourth product using some thinking tools and idea selecting tools, where we could see the process of selecting and brainstorming. For that one, the one that you design using your imagination, I will send the link for you guys to turn it in. You will also see others section design as well. Okay. I will share this link with you later. Okay. But this is approximately 30 minutes as well. But don't have to be like worry too much about it for this one. Just practicing designing free randomly. Okay. Like not really random, but more like using imagination. I will send this worksheet for you guys as well. So when you turn it in on LEB2, for this one, turn it in on Padlet. You could screenshot this slide with the drawing. This drawing can be drawn by yourself or can be generated by AI. But when you generate by AI, I ask you guys to provide detail on how you write the command in order to generate that drawing. โอเค คือให้ขอให้เขียนด้วยเนาะ ถ้าใช้ AI เขียนว่า เขียนเราให้คำสั่งอะไรไปมันถึงได้ภาพนี้ออกมาด้วยค่ะ and then write the detail of the uniqueness of the one that you design. Okay. This is the homework. Before I go over the homework, when you turn it in on the Padlet, please write your student ID and then your first name. Okay. The last thing, okay, is the homework. There will be a video on LEB2. There is a tab written Learn It. Please watch it before next week. Okay, just manage time to watch it before next week, because during the class next week, we will need to practice on using these tools. Like for example, thinking tools like Scamper. So it would be better for you to know beforehand what is Scamper. Okay. So that's from me. Okay. I'm open for any question that you might have right now. And I will send the worksheet for you guys in the Line group. Okay. So one of your classmates asked, can the uniqueness contain some of the same element as different characteristic? Yes, it is fine to contain some element as a different characteristic. But try, for anyone who's still working on it, try to select uniqueness that is not overlap with other product. Like for example, there are 3 product, right? Try to select the uniqueness as has the distinction. Okay.
Okay. So I choose to do about the bicycle and a tricycle too. So these 3 I use for transportation, and because they are bicycle, they are all have wheels, baskets, seat, handlebars, brake, and pedals, and they all use legs to move the pedals. And they are all tend to be smaller compared with the larger vehicles such as like a car, and they are all eco-friendly transportation. And the different characteristic for the first one, bicycle, bicycle, so it have 2 wheels and it use human power to move. And among these 3, this one are the cheapest price. And the uniqueness of this one is it can be used for various purposes, such as like exercise, recreations, and a sport too. And the second one is a tricycle. So it have 3 wheels. It also human powers and it provide more stability. So because it have 3 wheels, the back seats is not suitable for people to sit. So it's often replaced with a basket. And the uniqueness of this one is its enhanced stability, making it suitable for people who may have difficulty for balancing on a bicycle. And the last one is e-bike or electric bike. So it can either have 2 or 3 wheels, and because it's electric, it's equipped with an electric motor. And the uniqueness of this one is it's allow for easier travels and over the longer distances or cross difficult terrains. Thank you.
Thank you ค่ะ Nanisha ค่ะ I think she provide a clear example on explain the shared characteristic and different characteristic as well as pick the uniqueness of each product. Okay. I saw others submit their work as well. Is there any volunteer that want to present your work? But I think this example is already clear on how she observe and identify each part. I will stop share first. Oh, and I saw one of your classmates ask, where do I tap my name and ID on Padlet? You could, let me share my screen right now so we could look together. When you wanna upload the file, you click this plus button. It's coming. Okay. On the right bottom corner of the palette, there is this plus or like the pencil thing. You press this one and then you select the file, upload a file, and you write it on this subject here. Like for example, type your student ID, okay, and your first name. Okay. You could try it. Okay, if it not work for you, you can let me know. And anyone else want to share your activity assignment work? Probably you focus on the product fourth, right? Okay. I think it's fine. Just one example is fine as well. Is there any other question related to the assignment today? And I noticed that some students did not join if he or she asks you regarding assignment, you could inform them or could let them know that they could ask me as well. Okay. In that case, I think I will let you guys working on it because the due date is like by 11 p.m. It's like you still have some time. But if you finish it, you just submit it. Okay, you don't have to wait until then. But I think we could end our class here if you don't have more additional question regarding the assignment. Okay, so for the video, it is on this tab here on the left. When you access to Gen 231 class, it is here on the left, learn it. And guys, there are videos to watch before next week, but it takes some time. My internet is not stable. But yeah, that's how you access it. Yeah, before next week, please watch this module 2 unique creation video. There are 7 video, so please watch all of them before next week class on Tuesday. Decision making is like selecting tools, idea selecting tools.